Hello everyone, I'm the Braxman here with a Runestrike video. Today we're going to be talking about the new update coming to the game as of the 24th of November 2021. We're going to be talking about all the release notes and the dev blog provided from the community manager from Runestrike or for Runestrike. We're going to talk about all of what that has, as well as show off a little bit of the in-game content for Salin, the Sandforge, which is the new champion, as well as show off a little bit of what the rank leaderboard shall look like before it goes live. So with that said, but before we get into it, please go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to the channel to see future content about Runestrike, as well as any of the other games I do play. And in the description down below, I will have links to all of the release notes, dev blog, and champion tier list for the game, as well as a link to my Twitch page where I stream Monday through Friday at between 1:30 to 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Either Runestrike, Epic Fantasy, Raid Shadow Legends, and every once in a while I'll try something else. Try something new. But please, I would love to see you all come on over. I love playing Runestrike on there, and hopefully get some more people involved. And I will also have links to the content from other people's or other content creators. I will have links for the other content creators who play Runestrike as well. So with that said, let's get into and read these release notes and dev blog that I have right up. So let's see. Release notes and dev blog for version 1.0.31 featuring leaderboards, new champion, and divinity season. Hello to our players, we have big news for you. The dev blog above for the most info has the most info. We will add the unabridged notes soon, but the content creators need a chance to spoil some content. Boom! Which I'm spoiling right now. I'm excited. Here's a rundown of what is in the blog. So, rank leaderboards. This is in beta, and we will have a short season with nice emeralds rewards for you, then a full season with divinity and another nice emeralds rewards for you. So right here, it is talking about, since this update is going live with still portion of this month going on, we will have a short portion of this season, as well as a continuation of next season, which will be all a part of the divinity season. That whole period is a beta testing for this new leaderboard. And then after those month and a half, they'll tweak it a bit, seeing if it needs to be tweaked, and or showing it, messing around, seeing if the algorithms or anything needs to be changed, and boom, it will be out of beta testing as soon as the divinity season is over, hopefully. At least that is my interpretation of what that's going for. Next, we have Salem the Sandforge joins the world of Runestrike, bringing a powerful new kit to the fray. So right here we have the new champion, which is Salem the Sandforge. I am so excited to show him. Let's go ahead and open up Runestrike really quick. Oh, forget about that part. Let's go ahead and talk about this new champion right here, Salem the Sandforge. We just passed him. Right here. Right here we have him at level 2 at the moment. Brandish a sword of flame and a shield of might, Salem lays waste to his enemies, leaving a little but ash in his wake. Ooh, love that. Next, his first ability is Flame Strike. It costs 2 blood, which does deal 2 damage to a target minion. If it dies, reactivate this ability. So whenever you use a blood ability, once it's done, it finishes it. It turns kind of blackish, and you won't be able to use it. But in this case, if the enemy dies with it, boom, you're able to reuse it again immediately right after it has been used. Next, we have Lion Shield. You gain counter, restore 1 health, and gain 1 attack until the end of your next turn for 1 turn. I like that. I wonder, is gain counter to a card or for you? I think it's just for a card. So I like that. That could be an interesting ability. And we have Burning Sands, which is a 4-cost blood, which choose and enchant a friendly slot with fire or sandstorm. So to show what that is, let me go back to the patch notes right here. I have the abridged release notes open. Let's go and boom, boom, boom. Scroll down just a teensy bit. And Here it is. Firestorm. Occupying minions gain a +3 power and a strike enemy Enemy minions take 1 damage. So 3 power, so doing 3 damage. So that increases. Plus, when it hits, it does an extra damage to them, just by virtue of that strike. And that's the Firestorm option. If you choose the Sandstorm option, occupying minions gain evade and strike. Enemy minions lose 1 power. So what these do, so you have occupying. So it goes onto a tile. You pick one of the 5 tiles in front of you. You choose either it's going to have Firestorm or Sandstorm. And then once you chose, for example, Firestorm, any particular minion or anything you put in that on that one tile will have the 3 extra power, which is being able to damage even further, and then the strike ability will be applied to them. Enemy minions take 1 extra damage, or 1 damage. So that's straight there. So it'll occupy that one tile. It stays there for the rest of the game. So that is really cool to have that. Be able to have that occupy tile, and then it'll apply to every single minion we put on that particular tile. So we have that. And those are all of the but the abilities for Salin right here. So I like those, I think, so far. And I have done some testing, so we're going to open up the champion tier list that I've been testing him out. I will have it in the link in the description down below. So, but if you look at him, I thought he was pretty good for getting the first easy stages of the campaigns. Then I noticed for the second and third, so hard and fearless levels, he had a tough time competing against the passive abilities and or being flexible against them. He is really good at being brute force against PvP. So if you look at so first I have it, so you have the Trials Olympus, Eye of Ra, Arena Versus, and Arena Solo. I noticed that the normals for both of Trials Olympus and Eye of Ra, he did a fantastic job, top of the top, being able to do 10, win them all, easy peasy. And then hard and fearless for both those campaigns, he just decreased. He's not able to brute force through the enemy passives and or kill him off. But then I was able to test him in the Arena Versus and the Arena Solo play, so being able to go against the other players and or the solo mode. The Arena Versus, I think he will do a fantastic job, especially with that A1 ability of being able to have it so that you are able to kill off an opponent that only has 2 health, and then boom, it resets, so you can do it again, over and over and over again. If you save up a lot of blood, I think that can be a really useful skill, especially for those early game to even end game, because you're going to constantly want to have it. That is a great removal skill that he has. And then for Arena Solo, I think he will do a great job, because it is going against the AI, but it doesn't have like a passive you're going against, such as the campaigns did. So I think overall, whenever going against another character, another champion, he will do fantastic, but the campaigns, he will struggle a bit. So I gave him a rank of S, so that's kind of mid for overall, but definitely a top contender for the arena and anything of it. So make sure to check that out, as well as check out my tier list so you can see Salin ranks amongst every other of the champions since I've been testing him out. Hopefully you guys like that. So let's go back to the release notes and continue to read on what we got. So we got premium Salin cosmetics. So we got a little bit of what he will look like, as well as a pairing of the skins, the rune backs, anything that belongs to him. And then we have the new Divine season, starts December 1st, and introduces the Divine keyword to the game. 11 new cards, new season cosmetics, all the works you've come to expect. I'm excited to see that and all the new things that will employ. Then we will have a harvest bundle close to the end of November, or close out of November. So we'll have a pack, and that pack will show, which one is that one? Harvest bundle. Harvest, yes. Yeah, that's the right one. No, which one's the bundle? Wow, apparently I'm just missing it. Ah, I must miss it. Probably don't see it. I'm just walking over it. But a rebalance patch for all particularly and onerous card. Onerous? It's a rebalance patch of different cards and some of the champions. For example, let's go to the release. We'll see here all the patch notes. There is changes to Awaken Earth, the Cave Raider, Curse of Narcissus, Horus, Iron Bowl, Odin, Ra, Sickle Stalker, and the changes to champions include Dawn and Ogma. Those are the two champions that have a change to them. I even have that reflected in the champion tier list. I think they will do still a tremendous job. Definitely still top tier. They will just have a different aspect to them. So for example, you have Dawn, which has choose for the Eclipse ability, choose Solar Eclipse or Lunar Eclipse, and it costs 5 blood. So it costs the same amount, but it has the option of choosing Lunar Eclipse or Solar Eclipse. And the Solar Eclipse does minions you control gain +2 attack and health. So for both stats a minion has, both the damage and health are increased by 2 for all your minions. And then the Lunar Eclipse, minions your opponent controls, they lose attack and 1 or 2 health. So it's the same thing instead of what already exists, which is boosting both yourself and decreasing your opponent. In this case, you choose either decreasing your opponent or boosting yourself. That is the change with Dawn's A3 ability. Then we look at Ogma, which changes all of his skills for that matter. Target minion +1 and +1 in trample. It went from a +2 and for both those categories, I believe, to a +1. And then you have Ogma's A2, changes from 2 blood to 3 blood, so a little bit more expensive to play, which I think I can agree with. The Ogma's A2 was always being played, and I had a tough time going against that one. And then Ogma's Seismic Rage, target friendly minion gains +3 power and frenzy. This attack gains frenzy. This attack gains attacks again 4 blood. I'm not exactly sure. I do not have Ogma's A3, but I did test this out, and it is still quite strong, or is strong. Definitely great, still useful, or still very useful, so nothing to worry about that. Nothing lost because of that. So right there, and then we will do. So those are the 2 champions that have been changed with this new update. And with that is all the different things that are going to be added. So for last but not least, let's show off this leaderboard. Let's open this leaderboard, take a look, and see what it all has. So we go to Coliseum, go to your versus section, and play. So you have your daily missions that are going to be exactly the same. Your choosing of your champions, same. Showing decks, boom, all the same. Your option of playing versus player or versus AI, still the same. But in this case, you have a middle section that is now on here. This middle section shows the amount of trophies or rank points that you currently own or have in this game. Then your rarity or your rank. So if you were to click on this right here, in my case diamond, click on it, it will have a description of leaderboards are divided into, I can go ahead and read this really quick. Leaderboards are divided into 7 tier ranks from bronze to striker. So we got, instead of just diamond, we have striker now. You start each season unranked until you complete 1 versus match that earns rank points, which is RP for short. Represented by trophies, by doing so, you establish a rank score for the new season and begin climbing through the ranks. So every time you win a battle, you receive rank points. You earn rank points by playing versus matches. While ranked bronze or silver, you earn rank points versus either a player or the AI. Once you reach gold, you earn rank points only on another player. So bronze to silver, you can compete either against the AI or against players, and you can still earn points, or these rank points. But from there on, from gold to striker, you must attack another person to earn these rank points. You will gain rank points in a win. In bronze and silver ranks, you will not lose any rank points. Starting at so bronze and silver, you can only gain them, you can't lose them. Starting at gold, you will lose some rank points in a loss. So from there on, gold and up will lose some from a loss. Prior to diamond, you can also earn rank points by hitting a win streak of 3 wins. So if we hit 3+ wins from prior to diamond, we'll be able to get an additional rank point advantage. Your rank point score, or your rank score, helps you establish appropriate matchmaking. We will try to match you with a player of similar rank. Additionally, we will try to match new players with other new players. At the end of each season, rewards are established according to your final rank. Your rank will reset to a predefined division relative to where you are finished the previous season. So you'll go back to where your earlier portion of the rank, or from 0, and have to build yourself way back up. Challenge matches with friends do not impact rank. So the friends list matches, they will not help or deter you from gaining rank, or they won't hurt you in regards to rank points. You can still have a lot of fun, mess around, and that won't hurt anything for this. If you want more detailed discussions on leaderboard and rank, visit our Discord. So there is a link to your Discord, and if you have any questions, you can go ahead and do that. So, and it gives you the amount of points you need to be able to receive the next rank. So if we got 60 more points, we should be able to reach the striker right here, 1,200. We probably have 1,140, because it looks like if we go in these, they're all within 150s. You just need to go from 1,000 to 200, and they go by 200, 400, 600, 800, 100, or 1,000, 1,200. So ranks of 200s to go from bronze to striker. So with that, that is the look of the new leaderboard. I am so excited for that. And then last but not least, I am going to show a battle with Salin. I hope you enjoy it. And with that said, I hope you all have a great time, and I'll see you right after the match. So let that play. welcome back. That was the play with Salin. He was able to win, got a good win, and I'm so excited to be able to play with him when he comes out fully and then experiment even further. That's not like a perfect deck for him, but it is a lot of fun to play with, and I think his abilities are fantastic. So with that, I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Please go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe once again. Well, not again, but I have to ask again. But I hope you all have a great rest of your evening, and I'll talk to you guys later. I hope to see you guys again. With that, hope you have a good one. Bye.